Hello to everybody that's here. Happy Hub Day. I almost didn't make it. It was very, very crazy busy. I got home. Bridge ran late. You don't need to see my boobs. I'll move this over a little bit, like so. Sorry. Is that any better? I'll stop moving in a second. I'm sorry. There. Okay. Um, I hope you can hear me, see me. And I forgot to post on my Facebook and one of the other Facebook groups where I post saying that I'm going live. Totally forgot about it. That's something I should do before I leave for Bridge. Had an interesting day at Bridge. Not really. Lost. Thank you, Marty, and good afternoon. Happy Hub Day to you. And when I got up this morning, the first thing I did was to check on the butterflies. And all was quiet in the butterfly cage. They were all snugged in their chrysalises, chrysalis, or cocoons, whatever. And I took a shower and I came back out and took one last peek, and one had emerged. I haven't yet to see them actually come out. They're just there, hanging with their wings stuck together because they're wet, and they drop like a bloody substance, almost like a placenta that's on the bottom of the cage. And so when they emerge, their wings are wet, and their little antennae are stuck together, and they hang there for quite a while until they kind of unstick to a point where they can flap their wings, and that helps them to dry out even further. And so there was one, and then I came in the kitchen and had my breakfast, went out, and then there was another. So they're all now starting to emerge. So I put the whole thing in my bedroom. Oh, thank you, Marty. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And normally I do that, but I just didn't get around to it today. So I put the whole thing in my bedroom because I was afraid that if they started flapping around, that's when Lily gets really interested in the cage. Otherwise, she's totally oblivious to them. So when I came home, there was another one. Hi, Belinda. So there's 3 now. And when I pulled into my garage, Sue, my butterfly lady, was walking by, and she came back to the house because I had bought some plants specifically for the butterflies. I want to build a butterfly garden. And I have this passion vine lavender plant that's pretty mature. It's got flowers on it and everything. And hi Pam, she had already gone to the backyard and had checked out the plants I had gotten from Rockledge Gardens, which is a local nursery here. And she said, yeah, they look really good, and they already have caterpillars on them. I went, what? And she said, yeah. So we walked to the back, and sure enough, the one plant, that's on a little trellis, and it's pretty mature, had 3 little caterpillars on its wings, and they are the same type of caterpillar butterfly that I am hatching right now. And so I was pleasantly surprised that butterflies have already taken up residence on that plant. And she said, well, it probably came from the nursery, which is true, because the eggs were probably already on the leaves. And she said, if you look closely, there may be some other eggs too, where the caterpillar emerges from. So I've got 3 caterpillars on the plant that I just got delivered the other day. And we talked extensively as to where I should plant them. These are vines, so they're going to attach to a tree. And I forgot totally about streaming. I was totally talking about, and then I said, oh my God. And I came in and I had enough time to kind of get my wits about me and set up, but I forgot to shout out that I was going live on at 12:30. But anyway, so the butterflies are now outside in the cage in the sunshine. So hopefully that'll help dry out their wings. And again, there's 3 ready to be let loose. I let 3 loose yesterday. So we're getting down to the end of the 14. I had 14 in this big cage, 3 in another. I had a total of 17. And then Sue took 3 to another woman. Your wits are generally scattered, yes. Well, that's another reason why I decided to take a bridge. It would help me become more focused. Now, I am not as focused as my partners would like me to be. I'm still making like really rookie mistakes as I did today. But on Wednesday mornings, it's known as party bridge. And everyone is very friendly and joking around a lot, and it's not serious. But on duplicate or Monday night bridge, it's very serious. There is no talking, and I don't really particularly care for that. But anyway, trying to think, that's about what's new in the butterfly world. And I'm going to do some more work in the Joie de Fi journal. But I want to do the junk journal January for the 29th. Get that out of the way. I am all caught up. And I have a whole bunch of stuff. I would prefer Wednesday. Yeah, yes, definitely. Wednesdays and I play Thursday morning also with another group. I can play. I guess I'm playing, let's see, Monday night, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday. I'm playing 4 times a week. I could play more if I wanted to. That's how much bridge is going on. Hi, Teresa. Good to see you. So we're on January 29th. And I've flipped my little concertina book over. Yells help. I'm in a chat. I can't show up. Yes. And let's see. Let me show you where we left off the last time we were together. I've done, newspaper, which was uninspired. I did crumple. Well, this is the line, and I used the quote from Kaczynski, a line is a dot that went for a walk. So I did that. And then this is modern, and I cut out some pictures of modern furniture. And this was motion, so I have all these people swimming, kind of like a little collage. And this is crumple. I love the sound of that. And then the next one was sealed, and I couldn't think of what to do for sealed. And then I remembered I have those, they are doing good, and they're hatching, Belinda. Yeah, I'm very excited. And then I remembered I had one of those wax sealy things. So there's my sealed. So I use the wax seal. And that's for sealed. Again, these are not real inspired, but it's sealed. And I don't want to open it. And today is reveal. And I probably should have done another sealed one. I should have made another one of these, and then I could have revealed it. But for today is reveal. And I don't have much for reveal. But I'm going to do this. I have a little door that's crumply. And then behind the door will be revealed, hi Barbara, a little puppy. So that's my reveal, a little doggy. So let's glue down the little doggy first, and then we'll glue down the door, and we'll move on to, I'm looking for my glue stick, Joie de Fi. Now she's only posted that one video, more recent one, which is an old one that she reposted, but I'm going back and looking at ones from a couple of years ago. And, doing some of those things. Stick him here. Better make sure that the door's going to fit. Yeah, I can always. Okay, I'll stick the doggy here. And he's got a ribbon on. I think there's a Christmas tree. I think this was out of a Christmas magazine issue or whatever. Yeah, so I'm really happy with those plants that I got. They were rather expensive, but they were mature, obviously. And the one is filled with purple passion flowers, and the butterflies have already laid eggs and turned into caterpillar. So I'll have to watch them. It takes a long time. She said that they eat. Once they become caterpillars, they eat for 30 days. They eat voraciously for 30 days, and then they form their chrysalis and go into cocoon stage, I guess, chrysalis stage. And I'm trying to think how long I had them in that chrysalis stage. I guess about 2 weeks before they started hatching. I think that's probably about right. About 2 weeks before they started becoming butterflies. But I've yet to see them actually. So you are releasing them as, they're hi, Violet. Oh, so good to see you. Oh my gosh. What a pleasant surprise. It's Violet. It's Violet. I hope everything's okay with you guys. I truly do. Other than you're probably really cold. Yeah, well, they're fully formed, and right now they're outside in the sunshine. Yesterday was a beautiful day. It was 74 here, sunny. Today it was foggy and kind of coldish this morning, so I'm glad it's warmed up a little bit. All right, so there's my reveal. Knock, knock, knock. Oh, hello, little puppy. Aren't you a cute reveal? There, good enough. Maybe I'll do something over here. Oh, 38's warm for you guys. That's nice. This paper that I used is so pretty. And it's going to be, I'll have some left over. Maybe, let's see, I've got reveal. That's reveal. And tomorrow is fabric. And the 31st is letter. And that's it. And I'll glue this on here. And that'll be, and you can turn it over and look at it this way. So it's a flippy floppy. So I'm really happy I did the concertina thing. Now, the scavenger hunt, the big one, I got a lot to do on that. But I've got lots of time. And happy Wednesday. Yes, happy Hub Day. So this will be completed successfully on time, which is always a good thing. Okay. Now, Joie de Fi. I am going to make another page and then decorate cut it up into tag-like things, and then I've already made some embellishments. Yeah, I'm very happy with it too, Barbara. Yeah. Even though that paper is pretty fragile. But if I wanted to, I could reinforce the creases with some washi tape. So what she did for this next round is, what did she do? She had a cutting board about this size, and she laid out paper to glue together to make. So I'm going to basically do that and use this as a guide. And then I'll put some pretty paper on the back of this to reinforce it, because they're going to be tags. So we'll do this like so. And I don't have a whole lot of books anymore. But I have to go to the dollar store to buy some books that I can cut up. Let's see. And this looks like Reader Digest paper. Let's see, will that work? Yes, it will. Well, what do you think of them? I like that. Okay, we'll do it that way. Why not? Let's get out some glue. Okay, let's start. Move this over like so. I hope everyone's doing well. I mean, we've had a very coldish winter here for Florida purposes. My niece is coming on Saturday. She and her boyfriend are coming for a visit. She emailed me a while ago and asked if February 1st was clear for them to come up with a visit. She was planning a mini getaway for them. And February 1st seemed like so far away. You know how that is. Oh, yeah, that's great. And then February 1st is here, Saturday, just like that. And I was going to take them to the club for dinner. But the club is hosting. I swear to God, they can't chew and walk at the same time. They're hosting the Junior ROTC Military Ball in the Colony Club, which is another large building. And so since they're doing that, the main dining room is closed, and they're going to have a limited menu in the 19th hole, and they're not going to serve past 6 o'clock. Other than that, we're all good to go. So the choices are: I cook, which I don't really love to do much anymore. We go and have an early dinner. Like we could be really nasty and get there like at 5 to 6, or we could get there at like 5:30 and have an early dinner. Or I could take them out to dinner somewhere else. So I don't know what to do. I was going to go back and look at in my cookbooks. I have menus from years past when we would, host family. I would literally write out a menu, sometimes for a whole week, and write down. If I had a dinner party, I'd write down the complete menu of what I served and everything. I should go back and look at those. That was stupid, and see if that doesn't spark any motivation to cook a meal. My mother used to do that, and it was great reading all her different menus and who she had invited to dinner. My mother was quite the hostess. She did it all. She really was an incredible, I think I'll do this a little bit more over here. No, an incredible cook. We ate stuff that nobody in the neighborhood ate. I say to my friends, well, we had this for dinner last night. They go, what? What did you have? When I grew up, people hadn't had tacos. But they brought tacos with them because they lived in Coronado when my dad was in the Navy. So the tacos were very common fare out in California. My mother would, and the corn tortillas literally came in a can, like that big, a can that you opened up, and then you'd have to fry the tortillas. And that's what when we would have tacos. No one had ever heard of a taco. Out on Long Island in the 1960s, I guess. Early 50s, that was just weird food. And nowadays, it would be weird if you hadn't had a taco, right? A lot of people have Taco Tuesdays. All right. So let me turn this over now. Flip it over. Put a little glue here. A little dab. Do you? Okay. Now I'm going to put some other paper on this. Hi, Brenda. Good to see you. Okay, let's see. I've got some nice paper here that I went through my stash to kind of reinforce this on the back. Looky here. Butterfly paper. How appropriate, right? Oh, hi, Kathy Burr. How are you? I am working on a Joie de Fi paper. It's going to be cut up into embellished tags. So Chia makes a lot of these type of papers using book text to use up book text. And then a lot of times she sews them. I sewed the one that I made on Sunday. I'm good. I'm letting butterfly go like crazy. Let's just do this here. Looks like something I did with a stencil. I've got let 3 go yesterday, and there's another 3 ready to go today. They're hanging on the branches and letting their wings dry out so they can unstick them and flap them. I'll put them outside in the sunshine. There's a couple that I actually helped. They were, because the butterfly lady said, you can go in the cage and just put your finger out and they'll climb. Hi, Lydia. They're yeah, I know. She's done the one. She hasn't done any since that one, but hopefully there'll be more coming. my butterfly whisperer, I call her the butterfly whisperer. She said I can just put my finger in the cage and they'll climb onto your finger. And well, they're still hanging there. So I did that the other day. And it's so cute because their little feet just kind of grab hold of your finger, you know. And I just carried him over and put him on her, I don't know, and put him on a branch. And then eventually, oh, this is, what's that lady's name? Oh, what's her name? We know who she is. Oh, Edith, somebody or other. Hi, Carol. Or Edna. I can't think of it. Now, Carol, well, I'm assuming I had to leave before Devin usually shows up at Dee Dee's, but I'm assuming Devin's on. Edith Holden, thank you. Yes. I think this is Edith Holden, or it certainly looks like Edith Holden-esque. Stick this here. I'm assuming that Devin is on at 3. I don't know whether Aunt Bex is going to be on at 1:30 after me. And Carol's on Friday. Big giveaway on Friday on Carol's YouTube channel. Carol McDonald, Quiet Corner. You have to be subscribed. So she's giving away some beautiful pieces of her own work and other stuff. So that's going to start Friday at 10, I do believe. I wrote that on my calendar, Carol, and I went and looked at my calendar, and it said 10 o'clock, Carol. And I looked at that, and I'm going, 10 o'clock, Carol. What does that mean? Oh, okay. Thanks, Barbara. Okay, so Devin's not posting. Health issues. That's too bad. I hope everything resolves itself. Look at this. Get out. This is unbelievable. Look at this. Turned it over, and what does it say? Heath Fertility. And that's what I've got. I have Gulf Fertility. That's the type of butterfly that I'm hatching. Oh my gosh. The caterpillar's dark. Oh my God. And that's what they kind of look like that one. Yeah. Oh my gosh. That's exactly. I have the Gulf version. Oh, okay. All righty. Okay. All right. So this looks like it's going to be like a butterfly-y page, which is okay. It's fine. Interesting. I've been watching Shannon Green as she does her junk journal January. If you want a good laugh, you got to go check out her pages. And she's doing it all with packaging. And I have several journals that are just packaging, but it's packaging that I ended up covering with stuff. Her packaging is raw. I mean, it is the packaging. But she is hysterical, as we know that she can be. She's very funny. So she's been doing this also. All right, so I need a little something right there, or a big something. It doesn't necessarily have to be a little something. This is Autumn Serenity page from, maybe we could take a piece of this. Yeah, let me take a piece of this. This is a digital from 49 Dragons. I guess if I tear it this way, then it won't be, it'll be a better tear. All right, I'll do it this way. No, I finished my daily journal last night, and now I don't know. Oh, okay, that's good to know. Becky posted that on her community page. Okay, is that what you're saying? I think. Yeah, this can go here. I'll tear this here. Maybe I tear it this way. Isn't that interesting when you tear it one way? So I finished my journal. And the journal it's made up of, I have 2 signatures in there, and it's coffee dyed paper that I actually coffee dyed. And I write it in a daily journal. And I do a little collage, and I do a little watercolor borders and stuff like that. But the journal itself is one that I made out of a paper bag, but it's covered with fabric. I think it says no, does it say that? Timmy fabric. But I finished it, so I don't know. The question is, do I just get another journal, start all over again in a new journal, or do I just take these 2 signatures out and refill it with more coffee dyed paper, which I have, because when I made coffee dyed paper, I made a boatload. I made a lot. So I'm contemplating whether I want to stay in there or go to another journal, and I can always go back to that journal. But I'm very happy with the cloth journal that I made. The other, I love making journals. I've got a big piece of leather, and I'm really tempted to make a leather journal using that leather, and that would be really cool. Oh, come on, Ian. Now it won't go in. There, okay. I needed stainless steel pins, and of course you have to buy 100 of them, so if anybody needs. All right, so now we have this really sturdy paper. And now I'm going to paint some flowers on it. Vines and stuff on it, and add some flowers. I can find what paints I'm going to use. Oh, I was going to use let's use the Paul Rubin. These are really nice. And I've got my water. I always keep water here in a jug. I always put the lid on, because if I don't, it'll evaporate. And then the next thing you know, I have no water. All right, let me get a thinnish brush. And this won't take long. Famous last words, right? Can you see? Move this over here. I leave my soda. So anyway, I have to figure out whether I want to cook, whether we want to go for an early dinner. But then what do you do? I mean, if we go at 5:30, right? So I'm just going to go like so. Move up a little bit. We'll be home. We'll be done eating by 5:30, 6:30 at the latest, right? And then what do we do? I don't know. I don't know what we can do after that. Maybe just do something like so. Like so. Come back here, you know, they're staying at a hotel or a motel or whatever, because they're coming from Delray Beach, which is about 3 hours from here. So I guess they're there. Well, let's do a little one here, like so. Okay, and maybe a little here. Now we'll make some leaves. Carol's going. Bad flare day. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's do some leaves. We can just do like so. This is so relaxing to do. You know who else is, oh my gosh, is Diane Antone Studios. She does these magnificent, like 3-hour long watercolors, like 3 hours of various things. I was watching her and sleeping, you know, and she used the Gamby watercolors, and then she did some acrylic, and then she did some oils. And she lives in Brittany, I think. And she's got sheep and roosters, because you can hear the roosters in the background. I think she still has roosters. And she's got a cat. And she does really neat stuff. Highly recommend her. That one didn't come out too good, but that's okay. I'm just going to... Okay. Is that enough? Maybe one more. I got some ink. I've got some paint on this. Let's go like so. Maybe one up here. Ooh, need some over here. Ooh. Maybe one here. There. Okay, yeah, maybe one here, since I still have some paint on this brush. Okay. Now, the next thing we need to add is some gold, I think. Gold. And I have some metallics that I was working with the other day. And I had them right here. And now, where are they? Huh. Well, that's a bother. What the hell did I do with them? Huh. Where are they? Oh, there they are. I have a whole thing of metallics. And this is a Derwent graph tint pencil thing, but these are Gamby metallics. And we have yellow gold. So we'll just put a little highlight of gold Ooh, I made a mess. Let me, maybe a good idea to dry this first, huh? All right, let me dry it. Where's the dryer? There's the dryer. Oh, look at a mess I made. Oh, well. I always make a mess. So back to what I'm going to do about Saturday. I was thinking I'd like to make something that I can make. Okay, Teresa. Well, thanks for stopping by. Certainly appreciate that. I mean, I could make like a lasagna, something that I could make the day before. I have a really good lasagna recipe, but lasagna is pretty labor intensive. But I could make lasagna. Could make chili with all the toppings. But lasagna and a salad and garlic bread sounds pretty good. I don't know. Or let me turn this over. Maybe straighten it out. I'm supposed to straighten it out, right? And dry it from the other side. Oh, okay. So I'm just going to put a little, hi, Joyce. I'm just going to put a little gold, like underneath the leaf, just a little touch of gold. Hello, Miss Lily. Well, what happened, when I let the butterflies out, this is the first batch, I took them out on the porch, and of course I was very careful. The lizards like to get underneath the porch door where it's warm, and I usually kick the bottom of the porch door to kind of hopefully get the lizards to skedaddle. So I'm just going to do a little gold, like so, because I can. And of course, when I opened the porch door to the outside patio, there was a little lizard, and it ran in the wrong direction. It didn't run away. It ran right into the porch, and who was on it? Immediately, Miss Lily was chasing the thing all over the place, and the thing got behind where the TV is, and that's where it stayed. And I figured my worst nightmare would be that she would catch it in the middle of the night and then jump up onto the bed with it, and I would have the Lily and the lizard in my bed. So later that afternoon, I was in the bathroom taking care of business, and all of a sudden, I heard Lily, the pitter patter of her feet as she literally came skidding into the bedroom and then skidding out. And I'm going, oh shit, she's got the lizard. And yeah, she did. She did. Can you see just a little bit of, you see the gold? Oh, where you can see it. It kind of picks up a little bit of the sparkle. Yeah. Yeah. Now, how about some splatters? I never know what color to splatter. Well, I guess, can I splatter more gold? I guess I could. What do you think? How about this? How about a metallic blue? We'll splatter some metallic blue. So I get myself situated out of the bathroom and go chasing after her, and I'm looking for her. And she's in the living room, and of course she's got the lizard in her mouth. All I can see is the tail of the lizard. So I grab her, pick her up, lizard and all, carry her outside and shake her and kind of squeeze her, jaw to get her to let go of the lizard, which she did. Now, the lizard did not move, so I don't know whether it was dead, whether it was playing dead. This morning when I got up and looked out on the patio, there was no lizard. So either something had a midnight snack or it limped away. It still had its tail. But poor Lily, I don't let her keep her lizards. I always take them away from her. They're little. This was a little tiny lizard, nothing big. You see the blue? So you have a little bit of blue, very little bit, but it's metallic. All right. Because sometimes I think the lizard may be a little bit poisonous, and in the past, when she's actually eaten them and then thrown them up, she's kind of a little woozy. Should I add another color? I think I'll add another. How about this color? Ooh, how about purple? Yeah, a little purple. And then we'll do the rest. Of course, many of you, well, Barbara in particular, remembers. What did you name the frog? Frederica? That was the weirdest thing. I mean, a full-grown frog was on my lamp in my bedroom. Talk about creeped out. I went in to turn the light was on, and that's probably what attracted it. But it was a big tree frog. It's about the size of my fist, sitting on my lamp, my bedside lamp. Thinking, holy crap. And I tried to catch it, but it hopped off the bed and then went under the bed. And I went to bed because it was late. What was I going to do? So I went to bed, and then I could hear it because I have wood floors. Oh man, I got this all over my computer. Oh well. I could hear it hop. I could hear it hit the wood floor as it hopped away. And that was the end of it. And then Barbara came up with, it's probably alive and eating all of the bugs in your house. And she named it Frederica, I think. But, I'm thinking that I don't know how it got in the house. It's too big, to get in the house. It was big. It was about the size of my fist. And it was a beautiful fluorescent, oh my God, beautiful, like metallic-y green. And it was gorgeous. In gold, it was a very, very pretty frog. And the only thing I'm thinking is maybe it came up through in the toilet, it came down the plumbing vent. And of course, the light was on in the bedroom, so it was attracted to the light. I never found it, never found a shriveled up, dehydrated, dead frog. Never saw it again. Lily didn't get it. So I don't know. But it was too big to like go under a door or anything. So I don't know what happened to it. When I move, I'll probably find its shriveled up, dehydrated body, or figured out however it got in, it figured out how to get out. I don't know. The joys of living in Florida. It's exciting. It's exciting to see, lizards and snakes. I had a small snake in the house, but fortunately I wasn't around to see that battle because I came home from work and I was looking behind the couch for some reason, and there was the remains of a rather good-sized snake because there was a snake tail about yay long that was behind the couch. And Miss Lily, I think she ate it because she threw it up, and there were snake bits and pieces where she threw it up. So now you can see some of the metallic, a little of the metallic dots. So I'm going to cut this up in tags, and then we're going to put a vocal point. Vocal, not vocal. Like, oh, vocal, no. Alrighty, so let's see. Let's cut these. Well, I think I'm going to cut it half this way, right? And then this way. Yeah? Does that make sense? We'll find out. We'll go this way here. Let's see, about 3.5. 3. Let's see. What do we got here? 12 and 5.5 is 17.5. Hi, Kathy, 17.5. Let's round that down to, let's do 16. That's not divided anything. 17.5. Can't divide that by 3. 12. 3 times 5 is 15. And then we'll have a little something left over. All right, so let's make them 3 inches. Or should we make them 3.5? No, I like 3 inches. Okay. I'm sorry, folks. I'm doing math. Okay, so I'll do 3.5. Let's do another 3.5 up here so I can mark it. No, 3, not 3.5. I said 3. I think I marked 3. Did I mark 3 or did I mark 3.5? Shit, what did I do? I marked 3.5. No, Anne, you wanted 3. All right, let's do this. Hi, Barbara. Chicken Pot Pie Society. I just marked 3. Gosh, I hate that when you do that and then you can't see the mark. Gosh. Come on. All right, let's do this, hopefully. And there's the other mark. And there's that mark. There's that mark, and that doesn't look straight at all. So let's do this. Yeah. All right. This is going to be a little tricky because this is pretty thick. Get the right angle. Ta-da! Oh, that's perfect. That is perfect. Love it. Okay, let's do it again. Woohoo. I don't loathe math. I had a horrible time with math in school. I called it the Valley of Tears when my father would help me with math. He had no patience whatsoever. He could not understand why I didn't understand. It's like, it's so easy. I'm thinking, well, yeah, not for me. I just struggled with it. And then I was a teacher's aide for many years before I became a teacher, and they would send me into the class with the special ed kids, and one of the classes was a math class, so I basically got to take algebra all over again as an adult. And I enjoyed it as an adult. And then I took it again. I don't know whether is anybody in here familiar with Khan Academy, Khan. This is a guy, Sam Khan. He had, I think, a niece that was struggling with math. So he made these like YouTube math videos. And he could teach her how to do, I think it was algebra. And now it's turned into an academy where they have all sorts of free classes on everything from, and it's amazing what he's done with the Khan Academy. So if you're still interested in learning academic stuff, he has classes on finance and math, and beautiful. I mean, what he's done with teaching World War I, really good stuff. I used them on many occasions. Oh, that's going to be hard. Come on, you can do it. Come on. I lost my line. No, there it is. Okay. Wow, that was hard. You learned to play piano? Yeah. Yeah, my mother thought that was a great idea. They bought a small upright piano, and she wanted to learn how to play the piano. And since she wanted to learn how to play the piano, I had to learn how to play it too. I am working on a Joie de Fi style page, a masterboard that's going to become tags for my Joie de Fi journal that I made, that I'm working on. And I'm going to fill it with Joie de Fi stuff tags and pockets and altered, envelopes. All, so it's going to, and then journaling spots. So I've made the page. This is pages I've glued together with a backing, and then I painted, decorated them with some watercolor with a little gold. So that's where we're at, and I'm tearing them up into to tags. I just like and see the other side will be pretty-ish. Oh, yeah, that is fun. Yep. One of the most interesting things that I watched on Khan Academy was he does like personal finance classes. And one of the things he did was the finances of renting or buying. And he did all the math on the pros and cons of renting a house versus buying a house. And it was fascinating. Very well done. I'm sure he has one on leasing too. I should look that up because I'm thinking of leasing my next car instead of buying. Khan Academy. Highly recommended if you're just kind of curious. And then there's Coursera too. I don't know if you're familiar with Coursera, but Coursera has free open classes. Hi, Mary Lou. I mean, you can take classes basically from MIT, Harvard. The full class, you just don't get the credits. But if you're just curious into learning stuff, I think MIT was the first to literally put its complete curriculum online. It's open sourceware for free. All right. Now these will be much easier. I'm just going to cut these in half, I think. And that should be about 6 inches or so. Actually, it's not. It's 11 and a half. Of course, it's going to be 11 and a half. Of course, 11 and a half. Now we have to figure out the math for 11 and a half. Half of 11 is 5 and a half, right? And half of a half is a quarter, so it'll be 5 3/4. Isn't it great to see Violet, Mary Lou? It's what a pleasant surprise. So 5 3/4 should be about the halfway mark. So let's make it that. Okay, perfect. Look at that. Hey, that worked. All right, 5 3/4. I know I didn't have that. You always have to remember that the inch doesn't start exactly where you think it's going to start. Okay. So one's going to, let's see, 5 3/4. Okay. And wait until you see what I've already made in advance to be the focal point on these tags. They are gorgeous. I want to go this way. I can't wait to show you what I've already done. We did that yesterday. I was looking for I don't have many big flower stamps. They're more on the little side. Now, she had big flower stamps. And I did find my dragonfly stamp, but I'm not happy how that turned out, so I'll probably do it again to get a better result. But I'll show you what I mean. It just didn't come out as metallic-y as I wanted it to. All right. All right, 5 3/4. All right. Okay. So look at all these beautiful tags I have that are going to go in pockets all throughout the journal. Cross stitch, that's, yeah. So I guess I should do the corners first before inking around it, because that would be silly to ink around it and then do the corners. So I'm going to do the corners. Okay, and I'm going to use, what am I going to use? I've got so many corner things. Let's see. How about this one? You can get in there. I want a bigger corner. All right. Oh, no, that's not what I want. Duh. Shoot. What am I thinking? I don't want a corner. I want a corner. You know what I mean. I want a tag corner, the sharp corner. Hi, Angie. I want this type of corner. Okay. All right, this is what I want. And this is a device that was developed by Maddie at Spectrum Arts Creations. It's a very handy little piece of equipment. Go like so. And flip it over and then go like so. And then get a pair of scissors. All right, that's what I wanted. I didn't want a round corner. There. All right, that's a tag. All right, let's see. Or you can kind of do this. like that. That works too, if you don't mind bending it a little. If you can, I can't bend that because that's on the crease. So I'll do this. Do this. And like so. Because some people can just eyeball that, but I can't. So can I bend this? No, it's right on the. Okay. So I'm you, and they're sized. Okay, so this is like 1 inch. It's nice acrylic, and it's something that they kind of developed and manufacture. And it's a very handy little thing to get the corners for a tag, because I didn't want the round corners. I mean, I guess tags can have. Oh, there's no late, Angie. There's no being late. I'm glad you're here. You were playing cards. How exciting. I was playing cards earlier this morning. Yes. At 9 o'clock, to be exact. And then I'll be playing cards, lesson cards tonight from 6 to 8 at this woman's house who's been very kind to take in those students and continue our education in the ways of bridge. I watch a lot of bridge. Oh, making cards. Oh, okay. Well, that's good too. I love making cards. I watch a lot of bridge on YouTube. There's a British guy that I think I've talked about. He plays all 4 hands at once. It's hysterical. He deals out the hands. He picks up the hand. He talks about the hand. He makes a bid. Then he picks up the next hand. He does the same thing. And then he plays all 4 hands. Now, obviously, he knows what's in the hands, but he plays it like he doesn't know. But it's hysterical. But it's serious. It's not meant to be funny. But the cutest thing I came across, oh my God, it was 2 little kids, a brother and a sister. And my guess is the brother was probably 10-ish, and the little sister was maybe 7-ish, right? And her hands were too little, so she couldn't hold the cards. So they made like a little card holder for her, a little thing that would held the cards for her. And basically it was made out of like an empty wax paper box, a tube, and they put a slit in it so she could lay out the cards. And he was kind of teaching her, but she knew the basics, and they were actually playing basic bridge. And it was hysterical. And I remember the one, she said, "Oh, that was so much fun. Can we play again, brother?" Oh, they were so cute. And we taught my oldest son and his friends how to play bridge when we were playing bridge. So we would be in one room, a table of adults, and then he and their sons were in the other room playing bridge. It was pretty cool. All right, we're getting there, folks. Thank you for your patience. Now, I'm going to show you, I'm going to put some vocal points on. And this is what I did. And obviously, I got this idea from Joie. She took music paper and stamped the music paper with flower stamps, and then painted them with metallic paint. So they've got a nice little shine to them. She had much bigger flower stamps than I had. Oh, that's a good idea. Save clothing tags and use them as templates. Yep. Oh, yeah. Well, when I ball doing that, I'll do one side and do, well, that's not quite right. So I'm gonna make this side a little bit better. And then the next thing you know, you have nothing left because you keep on cutting it. And then and that one's not very close enough. But these are gonna be, and this one I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. But these are stamps, as you can see, that I painted with the metallics that I just was using. So I'm going to tear this. And she used more vintage music paper than this is. But I'm going to tear that. So this is kind of the vocal point-ish. And then I'm going to add other little ephemeras to it. So this will go like on here like so. Well, that's pretty. Should I go on? Hi, Mama. On the back 40? Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Should I do a little thingy around here? I think I should. All righty, let me get, I need a thingy majiggy. Let's see. I need one of these. And let's see, I need one of these. Like so. Huh. Oh, that doesn't go on there. It goes on this side. I haven't done this in ages. Oh, that's red. Well, that's okay. It won't be red for long. I need brown. Okay, let's see if this works. Hmm? Oh, it works. All right. I'm making tags for my Joie de Fi journal. And then for the tops, I'll probably do a punch a hole and do a grommet on the top, and then string or ribbon or something to finish off the tag. And let's glue this on here and do that. Here's the glue. Here's the glue. This on. Stick that down here like so. And let's add, I've got so many of these tags. I mean, I went crazy on Temu a while ago, and I haven't been back. But I've got labels and all sorts of stuff. So let's see. How about a lady? I like her. So, and these are lovely, but they're a bitch to get apart. But I have a way. I'll just kind of go like this with them. And that just separates them. So we'll put a lady here, like so. And so, like there. How about that? And what else? I think we need a butterfly, don't you? since butterflies are free. That's my method of getting these apart. Just and what else? What else? What else? Let's see. How about ooh, how about that? Just a little something there. Just a little tiny Rose Hill Dairy. Or not. No, I guess I gotta cut it. Let's see. My fingers will work. Yeah, I bought, oh man, I bought a shitload of these. That's all I can say. Oh man, I guess that's not, no, it is. Okay, there. That's one tag done. Okay. Well, hi, Beth. How are you? I think I'll make one more and then I'll say goodbye because this is going to be just one of those things that I can work on a lot. And then I'm going to make pockets. Okay. Let's see. I've got this one here. Let's get another one of these flower things I made. That's pretty. You can see these are painted in italics. Thank you, Barbara. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm happy with them. I'm going to have to make more. I'm going to make more flowers and paint them. I wish I had bigger flower stamps, but I guess these are okay for this size tag, you know. And then after this, I'll have to go out and let those butterflies free. And I would imagine they are flapping around in their cage and their wings are all sufficiently dried out. I went out the front because I didn't want to open the porch door and let you know what in, because I know there's going to be lizards there because it was cold last night. That's where they hang out. All right, so let's see. What do you think? How about a bird there? Or, well, we've got flowers. You can't put flowers on there again, can you? No. I don't know what these are. Huh. Oh, look at this. You think about a little rabbit. A rabbit. Oh, I have a lady. I got more of these ladies. Ooh. 2 ladies. How about 2 ladies? 2 fashionable ladies. Yes, let's do 2 ladies. I like the ladies. Let me get this out of the way. All right. Okay. Get the ladies. Just take this like so. And there, it lifts it up. It did lift it up, and then it popped back down again. Come on. Come on. Get your finger there. All right. Put the 2 ladies here. Very sophisticated ladies. And there they are. And boy, did we had a butterfly there. I got lots of butterflies. Part of, ooh. Ooh. Boy, you can't see that. That's, I have much prettier butterflies than that. Let me see over here. Those are tags. Well, I guess we'll use this butterfly. Oh, wait a minute. Here's one. And there's a brown one. It's a little one, but that's okay. Come on. Here. There. Now I might put another little, a little tag here. Oh, I did, didn't I? I put a little tag on the other one. Jesus, I can't pick them up. They're so little. Okay, let's see what this one is. Lolita. Woo! Lolita. Sexy. I remember reading Lolita. Not McCaughey's name? Lolita was a trilogy? Why would I remember that? I have no idea. Sometimes. Oh, speaking of that, I missed trivia. They have a trivia. They play trivia here at the club. And I missed it. It's the last Tuesday of the month. So it was this week. Oh, wow. Next month. Let's see if I can't just grab this. Come on. There. No. Okay. Got it. Got it. It's like grabbing it. Let's stick that right there. All right. I got these all over. So there's another tag. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be embellishing these tags. And some of these, there'll be a journal spot in the back. You could actually write on this. Now, Joie de Fi's journals typically aren't really meant for journaling. She just completely just loads them up with all sorts of pretty stuff. That's right. You're going to have a grandbaby in 4 days. Of course it does. So thank you so much for hanging out for a little bit on Hub Day, the last Hub Day of January. I know this is cliche, but I don't know where the hell January went. And typically, if you live like up north or in a cold climate, February always feels like the longest month of all, even though it's the shortest month. But man, January just flew by. I have no idea where that one went. So again, thank you so much. And it was lovely to see you, Violet. Don't be a stranger. And so, again, remember, if you can't be good, be careful and be fabulous also. Bye.